and welcome back to another video. It's been a while, like 4 months, but today I'm here to discuss my top 10 devil fruits in Blox Fruits and telling you why they are worth grinding for. And a short disclaimer, I will be ranking fruits in their base form and not in their awakened form. But before we begin, I hope you subscribe because a lot of you watching my videos without being subscribed. So I would appreciate it if you would go and do it. And also enjoy the video. Is the flame fruit because it has high damage, good hitboxes, the flight move, and it's a Logia effect, which can make you invincible to NPCs which have lower levels than you. And it makes a good starter fruit because the skills are easy to master and the level requirement or the mastery requirement is easy and easy to get. In the top 9 is the dark fruit because of obvious reasons. It makes it easier to kill bosses due to its X ability, it has high DPS, its awakened version is much stronger, and it's a Logia fruit. But the fruit's downfall is its range and mobility, which can kill you if you're not attentive. In the top 8 is the control fruit because this fruit has high DPS, good stun abilities, and good mobility and good combos. But the downside of this fruit is that it takes skill to do and combos and is hard to master. That's why both pros and noobs hate this fruit. And the mastery of this fruit is hard to grind. In the top 7 is the Buddha fruit because this fruit is one of the strongest in the game and is liked by most players. But because it has very high DPS and is great for raids, has a huge hitbox as well as a damage reduction. The only thing slowing this fruit down to being the top 1 is its movement speed that most players don't like. And its low mastery level up is quake fruit because this fruit is also one of the best fruit in the game, which has high AoE damage and little to no knockback, which makes it good for PvP. But this fruit is hard to grind due to high mastery requirement for its skills, and it's hard to do the combos perfectly, even for an experienced player. In the top 5 is the light fruit because it has the fastest flying speed in the game, and if you're at full HP, it is also the least energy consuming flight as it only consumes 10 energy, and it is also the easiest fruit to grind with as of today. And most of its abilities is easy to use and easy to grind for because the mastery level requirement for this is easy and not hard to grind, and you can grind anywhere and at any time. In the top 4 is the Shadow Fruit because all of the abilities of this fruit can deal damage, and its C ability, Nightmare Leech, can heal the player by 20% of their max health when used on a target, which can be extremely useful for PvP when the player is low on health. And this is one of the easiest fruits to grind with because it does a lot of damage. In the top 3 is the dragon fruit because this fruit has very high DPS and crowd control damage and can be useful in doing raids and even in PvP. But this fruit is not suitable for grinding due to its high skill level requirement, making it harder to do quests. In the top 2 is the dough fruit because this fruit is excellent for PvP and good in farming because of the Logia effect with Ken Haki or Observation Haki. It also does a lot of damage and has good combo potential, and all of its moves or skills can break Ken Haki. Before we move on to the top 1 fruit in the game, I will announce the special mention, which is the soul fruit, because even though it has high DPS and great for PvP, it just didn't have the requirements to be on the list like the other fruits have. And it's still a new fruit and has more time to develop combos and specials. In the top 1 is the venom fruit for obvious reasons too, because venom has a high DPS and you can transform to maximize damage, but even with it, it can still shred through enemy health. It has high damage output with a lack of knockback, makes it extremely useful for grinding, especially among the more expensive fruits. That's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video and comment down what's your opinion on my list. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this.